Hello. Hey. I thought that I would just tap in for a live this morning. It's been a lot going on in the last couple of days, and I feel it's necessary for me, as the man that I am, to document my struggles and some of the successes. And it's just mind boggling that, and we're going to have to go to the core of the situation. It goes right back to the relationship, it goes right back to women. And this is a core issue. And I say this: masculine men, they are under attack. Let me say it again. Masculine men are under attack. For some reason, women believe if they can't control men, that they will destroy them. And let me say, it doesn't matter if it's your ex-wife, your girlfriend, your sisters, whoever it may be. If they can't control you, they will attempt to destroy you. And let me put that in a little context. I told you guys, and I've been kind of open about my situation, and I was married for 30 years. The mellow fellow was married for 30 years. After I helped my wife get her degree, high degree, she felt like she was better than me. Started really acting strange and, you know, putting me down and trying to emasculate me. And she knew better than that. She knew the type of man I was when she married me. I came from the streets, ex-gangster, real gangster, I mean, a real gangster. Uh, After I was caught up, framed for a murder, I got locked up for many years. And God, revealed to me that I had to forgive my enemies, and that was a lot of the people that helped frame me and everything that took place. And after like 6 years, I forgave those people. I literally prayed for them, and it was like overnight, bam, I got out. Had a life sentence, got out. I was married, during that period. Uh, it just, it's crazy. My family, my sister was my ex-wife's best friend. So, and they still cool today. Me and her was divorced in March. I finally got divorced. Took 2 years. Her trying to destroy me. I mean, lost my job, lost everything. 350,000 gone. Everything gone. Left me with nothing. So when I get on here and I'm talking about these women and these subjects, this is my own lived experience. I'm not talking about somebody else. I'm talking about me. And to this day, my family turned against me because they, I don't know how this go, but they took her side as if I'm supposed to stay with her and become her bitch. And I'm not going to do that. I wasn't going to do that. So I left her. Uh, the same advice I give you, I left her. And they are bitter about that. They all very bitter about that, as if a man is supposed to stay in a situation when he is emasculated in. No, not me. I couldn't do it. So we divorced. I'm over here helping my elderly mother. So my family feel like we don't want you around. So when I come to my mother's house to visit her, uh, yeah, it's game over. I come to my mother's house to visit her. My sister literally called the police on me last night. Literally called the police on me last night. I opened the door, all these cops out here, you know, hand on their weapons. I'm not idiot. I said, hey, y'all come on in, invited them in. They said that somebody called them and said, there's a man in here with a gun. So they literally was trying to get me killed. A man in here with a gun. Unbelievable work. So I diffused the situation. My mom was in there. I sent them in there, go talk to my mom. Everything cool. And I'm on here today to tell you, if you become entangled in a situation, and let me go back a little bit. My sister is a misandrist. She's a misandrist, no doubt about it. She hate men. She hate men because of her past traumas and, two different baby daddies. And, her son is like what y'all call a son husband. So instead of her having a man, she got her son doing, whatever she needed, a man would do. I got two sisters, both of them exactly the same. None of them been in a relationship in over 20, 30 years. Both of them got a son and a daughter. So I got two nieces and two nephews. One nephew in a relationship. The other three have never been in a relationship. Never. They grown, 140, 130, never, because of their mothers. And this is what we're talking about. If you have children and you do not allow their dads to be in their lives, you damage those children forever. Forever. You damage your children. There is no way you can raise a son or a daughter without their dad's influence. It destroys those children. They will never be right in society. My nieces, none of them been in a relationship. They done been through college. They done lived, and they feel like they don't need a man. They have grown up because of their mother's dominant nature that they don't need a man. But they cannot control me. And that is something that burns them up. They must control men. But you can't control me. So you can't control me, so you trying to destroy me. And this been going on for the last 2 years. I've been at war with my family because I cannot be controlled by a woman. And they watch what I do online. That's one of the reasons I'm putting this out today. They watch me in the background. I can see you. I can see you. So, you call the police on me to try to get me destroyed by the police because you can't control me. I'm still here. I'm still here. And there's nothing they can do about it. And I'm putting this out this morning to let you gentlemen know, do not put yourself in a position where women can control your life, because you cannot allow a woman to lead. They don't have the mental capacity to lead. God made man first for a reason. You must lead your household. If you don't lead your household, just walk out and leave. It will never be successful. A woman subject to do anything, operating on feelings, how I feel. I'm not happy today. My wife blew up a 30-year marriage based on her feelings for that day. I'm not happy. I built up I'm going to leave that part alone, but suffice to say, I built this up and was about to go to a new level, and here she come, destroyed everything. Now here I am starting all over again. But I will never make the mistake of allowing a woman to have ability or input on any important decisions that has to be made. I will do that. She will either get on my program or she will not be around. Simple as that. And like I said, I'm putting this out today for mainly my family members that watch me from the background to let y'all know I'm very disappointed in y'all. After all I've been through, after all I've done for y'all. And I told my nephew, he threatened to beat me up the other day. Just out of the blue. Because I would put their hands on me. I do have the means to protect myself. And I will do it. I believe in the Second Amendment. So that says all I need to say about that. If you think you're going to put your hands on me, then get ready to plan your exit. Because that's what it's going to be. So, I say again, do not allow a woman to control your affairs, or you will never be right. You will never be right. I have accomplished more than many people that's been out here. Hold 2 different licenses in this state. Came out here, got my degree. I've been a licensed counselor for 19 years. And I think I'm going to retire from being a licensed counselor this year and move into the life coaching space, because I have been able as a blessing to bless many, many men and women to transform their lives. Me, yes, me, through my work. Because God gives everybody a gift. God gives everybody a purpose and a gift. One of mine was through my counseling. I've worked at Homeward Bound. If you in the Dallas area or whatever, then you understand Homeward Bound is still here, one of the biggest treatment places in this whole city. I've worked for Dallas County. I work for Phoenix Associates. I work for West Texas Rehabilitation. I work for many companies here as a counselor. So in that process, I've been able to help many people transform their lives. So my work speaks for itself. I don't have to, try to bring something up here that hasn't been documented. I got the documents. So I'm thinking this year is time for me to get out of it, though, and just do the life coaching and, change my game, because like he said, game is over. Far as, this part of the game. But it's always another level and layer to this game. You just got to be open and willing to change. No matter what your age, no matter what situation you are in, you can change your vibration. You can change the frequency that you are operating on. It is up to you. When they attack me, I don't attack them back. I don't attack them back. I pray for them. I go into a whole different mindset. And I'm not going to let anything outside of me to upset me. Because there was a time when my family could affect me and my health, because if you internalize that negativity, then it will affect you physically. That's a fact. So I don't allow that. I allow them to do whatever they want to do. As long as you don't try to physically attack me, I won't let it affect me. And that's the gift I have also, is not to carry burdens or regrets. What I say is what I mean. My yes means yes, my no means no. If I give you my word, I will do exactly what I said. I will not violate. I'm old school for real. I live by the code. And if you don't understand that, then you need to, get with an old OG and find out what that means. I live by the code. And I've upheld my code, and I've been battle tested over these years. This is not something new. It is what it is. You cannot live out here being a person that changes every time something new comes out on social media. Values, morals, honor, it's real. There is still honorable men, and I say it's some good women out here. I'm not going to say all women are bad. I've never said that. It is the ones that feel like they can control men that's bad. I'm never saying all women is bad. I've never said that. Maybe you can interpret that through some of the posts or some of my memes, but that is not what I stand for. I've known a lot of beautiful women out here. And I have women friends. My two mentors are women. One is black and one is white. And they still with me to this day. So I'm not against women. I'm against that feminist modern woman philosophy that says I can get everything and I don't have to do nothing. That's a fallacy. Any man that buys into that, you get what you deserve. I've never had a woman come into my life that did not do what she had to do and do her share of whatever it is. And that's the way it's always going to be. You never take on no burden on yourself. You never take no baggage on in your life. There's no woman, I don't care how beautiful she is, that does not have to get her little pretty hands dirty. And the key is you test them. You test them before you even allow them in your life. If they don't pass your test, then you just walk away from them because they will destroy you. Even with my wife, ex-wife, after 30 years, she bought into that mindset. After all she saw that I did for her and with her, she still changed. So they can change up at any time. But she passed my test. And I said just the other day online, if I meet a woman right now, you know what the first thing I'm going to test her on? Is money. If she can't go to the bank and withdraw $10,000 for me, don't come around me. For one, you a liability. For two, you putting money above me. You never let nobody put money above you. Nobody. And that's one of my main first tests with a woman. Go to the bank. Withdraw $10,000 right now. Why would you take on a woman that's a liability to you, that's $99,000 or $100,000 in debt, credit cards, student loans, all of the above, and don't have no ability to be a blessing in your life? Why would you do that? So again, test them. Test them. It may not be that test, but test them. And they will show you who they are. And as Maya Angelou said, when they show you who they are, believe them. I kind of got to watch my back now because my family threatening me. So, unfortunately, that's where we are, but you test them women. Don't let them come in your life to disrupt your life. Right now, I'm happy in my peace. See, I'm not even interested in dealing with a woman right now. Coming out of the relationship I just came out of, 30 years with this woman, I don't want to deal with them right now, period. I'm still in my healing, as you say. So my peace right now is so beautiful, I would not give that up. I would not give that up. And I'm gonna check in with y'all later on. I'm gonna get dressed and take care of some business. I'm going downtown to have fun. I'm gonna document that and show you how I live for real. So just hang in there, y'all. Much love from your mellow fellow.